nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed, and I prayed. But I continued to fail, and fail, and fail. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country, but there are places there with terrible poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I'm getting a little grayer. We need it from you, the young people, because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors. Some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some of you have kindness. Some of you have love. Some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? All right, now here's my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. Your life will never be a straight path. I began at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I took a course called cardiac morphogenesis. I couldn't read it, I couldn't say it, I sure couldn't pass it. So then I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. I was a 1.8 GPA. And the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old. I was at my lowest point. And then one day, and I remember the exact day, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop up in Mount Vernon. And there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town. And I didn't know her personally, but I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked at the mirror, I could see her behind me, and she was staring at me. She just kept looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she kept giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and she said something I'll never forget. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy, a spiritual prophecy." She said, "You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." And in the years that followed, just as that woman prophesied, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies. Millions who up till this day couldn't see me, who up till this day I couldn't see while I was talking to them, and they couldn't see me, they could only see the movie. They couldn't see the real me. But I see you today, and I'm encouraged by what I see. And I'm strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, remember this: fall forward.
What a message, beautiful people. What is going on? I have my sidekick, aka my bodyguard, next to me. She is just like her mom. Both the girls are just like their mom. They don't mess around. They mean business, guys. They mean business. And just real quick, Jenny, or actually, Hodler, is Jenny stacking hard enough?
She's stacking hard enough. And I know to all of you guys in the chat, like Jerry, and all the other people, you might not be stacking hard enough, but Jenny's stacking hard enough.
Jenny's stacking hard enough. She's eating off beans and rice, guys. Jenny has adjusted her food buying accordingly, and is doing that so she can stack some more sats. But another thing with Jenny is that she just sent in 7 sats, says thank you. She sent in another 7 sats, says turn the Jenny chat on, which the Jenny chat is active in the pinned comment. And she also sent a 1, 2, 3, 4. And Jenny, this helps with the this definitely helps with the accounting, ma'am. This definitely helps with the accounting. That, I'm telling you right now, it really does. So it's good to see you all here. It's Thursday, June 4th, 2026. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 952,410. TikTok next block. And if you are not buying sats, then what are you really doing? What's really going on in your head, in your mind? Right? What are you thinking? What's going on with these people? We ask ourselves that all the time. What the heck is going on with these people if they're not buying? All right? We need to get to some chat. We got VHF. Good evening, crew. What's up, VHF? Number 1 in the chat. VHF. What is up? VHF's coming in with all the different color hearts. I love it. Love the energy, VHF. You know, VHF's always bringing that energy. I love it. Don't be afraid to be different. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's some contingencies to that. But yes, I agree. Don't be afraid to think different or be different, and don't be afraid to do things you think you can't do. Don't be afraid to think outside of the box. Don't be afraid to fall forward. Don't be afraid to be afraid. Just do it. And that's no sponsorship towards Nike, guys, because Nike does not stand on the same a lot of the same thought process I think of. But that's okay. That's okay. Following the crowd is the path to mediocrity. Yeah, it is. Yeah, don't be, aka don't be a follower. Yeah, tell them. Be a what?
Follower.
Yeah, don't be a follower. Be a what?
Leader.
A leader. That's right. That's the way we raise our kids. That's the way I was raised. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Right? And it's not always just about being a follower per se, and even being a leader, because there's levels to that. All right? There's levels to that. Jerry says, let's go! What's up, Jerry? Busy man there. Busy man. And Jerry is, Jerry's getting his swole on. Swole cat. Jerry loves freedom. Debo. Jerry. Debo. Mr. T, I pity the fool.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. Yes, Mike Jones. And Jenny says, yo, is this the right place to find famous Vanna White? Yes, it is. She is here eating an apple. She is here eating an apple. And the Jenny chat is on, guys, just in case you didn't see it. VHF says Jenny, or Jennifer. Jennifer, what's up? We got Praetorian in the house. What's up, bro? Praetorian, let's fucking go. Good evening, Praetorian. What's going on, man? How are you, sir? How are you? How are you? We actually are going to be doing the TikTok next block tonight. Okay? Just to let you guys know this. Jenny. Freaking always spell your name wrong, bro. Praetor. Praetorian. Who else we got up in here? We got Scotty. BTC. Beats. Scotty is in the house. Yes.
Sin.
And we got Sin. Sin Master. Sin Diesel. Sin, I stare into your soul if you look at his picture. Yes. Praetorian, let's fucking go. What's up? Hey, VHF. Jerry, long time no see. Yes. Long time. I swear, you know, it's interesting. Ever since we started taking over these, Jerry has blessed us with his time slot. And now we get George, Jerry, Packer family. You know, it's just like a continuous, all day long you're getting something. I've been liking it too, because I get Jor in the morning, I get Jerry in the afternoons and late night. Just in case you guys don't know, Jerry has been doing late night lives, and they are freaking fire. And then I'm over here just, you know, talking a bunch of gibberish with you guys. Praetorian. Yes, Jenny, you know. Hola, what's up, Sin? Sin, my man, Mr. Texas himself. Is everything bigger in Texas, sir? Is everything bigger in Texas, Sin? Hi, Jen. I'm not stacking hard enough, Hodler, yet. Yeah. But I'll tell you who is, though, you guys. Number one, Jerry's stacking hard enough. Jerry, boy, he's got some wild buys going on right now. But Jen.
Dad, can I say something?
Jen is stacking. What's up?
If you guys ever think you're stacking hard enough, you guys need to text us in the signal chat. I don't know what chat though, and you need to say what you've been doing and how much you're buying on the hour.
Oh, well, maybe they don't want to share what they're buying,
Yeah,
but maybe they can share about what they're sacrificing or what changes they've made to stack harder, like Jenny did, huh? Yeah, Jenny is.
She was dropping the sauce.
She
was like.
Yes, she is dropping the sauce. And she's doing beans and rice right now, guys. She's doing beans and rice.
Hash browns with eggs.
Hash browns with eggs. Hello, sir. Sin. Boom. Yes. Thanks, Hodler. Jenny says thank you.
You're welcome.
Chat jumped on me again. Let's see. Nor am I, VHF. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like we never are, right? We're never. None of us are stacking hard enough. Hello, is this the right place for top stacking tips? Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Yeah, we call them Snapple facts. What's going on, Scotty? What's going on, man? How you been? I haven't checked your page today, actually. You've been on a roll, bro. You've just been dumping songs. It's crazy. Do not follow Hoofty. He's crazy. Hoofty is off the hook. Huh? You crazy, bro. Jen, liar. Pants on fire. Jenny says, oh, what kind of apple? What kind of apple is that, baby? Let me see that. Is that? Oh, you already ate it. It's gone. I think that was a Gala. Yeah. I think that was a Gala. Was the softer one? Yeah, it was a Gala. I think it was a Gala.
Yeah, but it was kind of like yellowish green, but I don't really like yellowish green apples.
Oh, like green. I don't like green either. Yeah, I don't have time for that.
They're nasty.
VHF, totally true, sir. Judging by the size of the mosquitoes, the answer is yes. Yeah, you guys do got some big ass mosquitoes down there. They'll go right through a sweater, straight up. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Found some hash browns in the freezer. Fried up a couple of eggs over medium that I scored at the World Market for 99 cents a dozen. That is a score, Jenny. Absolutely.
That's a find.
Yes, that is a find, she says.
Can't say so much for your dog's food, Nico's food.
Well, Nico eats like a king.
Yeah.
And then last week, and topped with some salsa. There you go, Jenny. There you go. There you have it.
Don't forget the hot sauce.
She has found the cheat code. This is a great time to be stacking for sure. Absolutely it is. Absolutely. It's a great time for anybody who's listening or stumbles upon this. If you're holding fiat or if you think you're saving in dollars, you have been lied to. And you need to come and talk with us so we can show you the way. Sin says, Praetorian, boom! VHF says, amazing time to be stacking. Yes, it is. Exactly, VHF. Exactly, VHF. Kramer says, hey, backpacker. What's up, Kramer? Okay. Let's get you. Kramer, got you on the wheel, bro. We got you on the wheel. What's up, Kramer? What's going on, man? Backpacker, got to clean some business floors after they close at 5:30, so I don't get to dash tonight until after. But I got you on my earbuds. Damn, bro. How many? What do you got? Like all kinds of gigs.
You got like.
Bro, you like do the door dashing. You did the carpet stuff.
Side
Now
gigs.
you're cleaning floors. Is there anything else you can't do, sir? I'm curious to know, straight up, Kramer, if you get the opportunity to. I know you're busy. I know you're jamming right now, bro. How many side gigs you got? Because I'm telling you right now, that's a real big thing with me, is having multiple revenue streams, and it sounds like you have that, and I think that's amazing, and I think a lot of people should have, some side gigs going on. That's awesome. Let's see where we're at. Scotty Too Hottie, yes, Scotty is here. Jenny. Songs are on a break at the moment. Okay, yes. You got to take a break, breather, right? Collect your thoughts, and then you get back in the lab, right? That's how it goes. Golden Delicious.
No, Dad, not the lab, the studio.
Oh, the studio. Okay, I'm sorry. Not the laboratory, the studio. The laboratory is the kitchen. That's Fanny's laboratory. Sin, you got screw worms now too? I don't even know what those are, but they sound nasty. I don't know if I like I don't like, you get screw and worms. I don't know what that is. That's kind of like bot flies, right? These things are a trip. Sin, boom! Oh yeah, and sriracha. Yes, I love sriracha.
Yeah.
Do you remember when it was hard to find sriracha? In California, at one point in time, we had a bunch of friends that lived there. And they told us that one, they couldn't find it anymore. It went like on a pause or a break, and then it was like $10 a bottle or something. Some stupid number. I said, well, man, I mean, it makes sense in Cali. Oh, yeah, and the sriracha, yes. Jen, not in this neck of the woods. The mosquitoes are serious about protecting their turf. Yes, you got full-blown gang wars out there with, like, bugs and stuff. Sin. It's like Bloods and Crips. It's serious business out there. It's going down. You got to get that little electric racket and the water boy. When he's in the bayou, got the little electric zap thing you got going on there.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that? That's funny. That's such a great movie. I don't know what made me think about that. Let's see. Where we at here? Where we at? VHF says, Scotty, boom. VHF, boom. Sin, you better starve them skeeters and tell them to fight the screwworms. There you go. Sin, stir the pot, Sin. Get them going at each other. Hope Anita is feeling better. Also, shout out to little homie Flipper and the shower and toilet King Anon. Yes. Yeah, Fanny, we're all feeling a little. We're not feeling good, bro. It's been going on a week. We're just like, we're hurting, man. It's been hurting. I mean, I'm okay. I'm functioning, but I'm just like hurting. We're all hurting. Fanny feels a lot better. I got her some medicine. I got her. What is that? It's over there somewhere. I got her some medicine. She feels a lot better. I took the kids today. Did all the stuff today. Did laundry today. And she was able to sleep and kind of take like, take some time. And I'm hoping that, that helps her out. I'm doing all I can. Those aren't Google mosquitoes, Sin, are they? That's right, Scotty, on the Google mosquitoes. That was so wild. I don't think Sin was here for that. I don't know if he was here, but Google is trying to like engineer some like mosquitoes that are like non-binary or some, I don't know, some crap, and then release them in Florida and California to help combat like mosquitoes, and I don't know, dude. They're just doing something foolish. I don't know, bro, but I ain't with all that. Hopefully, good evening, all. Ginger. What's going on, Ginger? Good to have you here, sir. Ginger is in the house. The man. Jenny says, yeah, they have been watching them in Mexico for a while. Yeah. The bugs we have here are nothing compared to around the world, right? It's insane. I do. We bought 8 bottles when we found it after it was. Hold on, where'd my? Damn it! This chat keeps on jumping on me, dude. Found it. It was hard to find. Yeah, bro. If I would have known that would have happened, I would have stocked up And I would have made a lot of sats.
That's Dad's like favorite hot sauce.
Oh, I love sriracha. I love sriracha. It's so damn good.
Dad, say the line.
What? Spicy like sriracha?
No, Dad, say sriracha.
Oh, sriracha on everything. Sin says, Scotty, I think we have a mix of native skeeters and GMO drones. Yeah. I believe you, sir. I believe you 100%. Yes, it was very hard. I found it at Winco and bought 3 bottles. Yeah. I see it. So we're all sriracha fans. I think when people are like, I can't have sriracha, it's so hot on my mouth. It like burns my lips and my tongue. Oh. I'm like, you guys are, that's like weak. You guys are weak. You can't do that. If you ain't about sriracha, you ain't about it. But I know some people can't have hot sauce because, you know, gastrointestinal stuff or like ulcers, which is fine. I'm still not stacking hard enough, Hodler.
No. A lot of you guys, not trying to be mean, but a lot of you guys just never will.
Just never will? They're never going to, like, be stacking hard no matter what?
No.
Sorry, Jerry. I guess you're not stacking hard enough, bro.
You're not, Jerry. You're definitely not.
My mama said Fiat is the devil. The water boy. Yeah. God, wouldn't that movie be so great if they had a lot of, if it was like a Bitcoin-based movie or like had Bitcoin references in there with Bobby Boucher and he's just talking about Bitcoin and like, God, that would be so legendary. I'm still waiting for the first actual Bitcoin movie to come out, like a legit Bitcoin movie. You know, it might not happen in today or tomorrow, but I think that would be pretty fun. I think it would be really fun. Let's see where we're at here. I think you guys had the same crap I had. Night cool, five, yeah, I think we do, Jenny. Yeah, we've been drugging up at night. Not gonna lie, we've been drugging up at night, bro. I just noticed you retired the bull and have a wheel. Dang, brain is a little slow today. No. Well, so when I first started the lives, I said every once in a while we're going to be switching it up and we'll be doing TikTok next block, which is the wheel, and we'll be doing the bowl. It kind of just depends on how everybody's feeling. Some days it's a little chaotic in the background here, and so getting all the names out and kind of going through the whole process, it is an extra step, but we enjoy doing it. We don't mind it, but some days it's kind of like I just want to click a button. And that's kind of how we're feeling today. We're just kind of feeling like click button day. Because we are not. Even Hodler looks like she's feeling better, but she's still not feeling good.
Things pop up, and sometimes things have to change for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just got to adapt a little bit.
Yeah. You have to adapt to the situation, just like how people read the room.
Oh. Okay. Well, tell them how you really feel. So, you need to adapt to the situation similar to how people read the room? Oh, okay.
Like, okay, the room's feeling not too.
She's very verbal today, guys.
Yeah.
Jump around. Jump. Satman, what is up? Satman is in the house. Let's get you over here, bro. Satman, what's going on, man? Satman. Every time Satman says something, you always gotta take it with a grain of salt because you don't know when he's being serious and you don't know when he's like lightweight. Not talking shit, but I like to call it bullshit. Fucking around. Sriracha goes on everything. Yes, sir, Kramer. You know it, bro. You know it. Can you imagine a war between the GMO? Let me see this. This thing keeps on jumping on me. The GMO Google mosquitoes versus the 2022 murder hornets. Yeah, that sounds like one of those funky sci-fi movies. You ever watch those sci-fi movies where like it's like a killer raccoon or
like a lower budget movie.
Yeah, like the low budget, like the C tier movies where they're like, you know, you have like like Sharknado. Sharknado actually killed it. I don't think they planned on that, but I'm a Sharknado fan, guys. I love that movie. I thought it was fantastic. People in Oklahoma think black pepper is spicy. Wow, really, Jen? That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like the closer you go into the United States, like the further in you go, like the less people like spice. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just like some random thought I have. I don't know. Hot alert. It's not really a hot sauce. No real spice, but good flavor. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's yeah. But I'll tell you, we love spice.
We love
And
Valencia.
if you guys don't know, we make our own hot sauces, and we get way into, because we like Thai food and Indian food, like a lot, and we don't mess around with our spices in this household. Sriracha and Frank's are staple in this house. Plus, slap your mama. Yes, slap your. I always use that term too. Saying whenever something's good, I'm like, damn, that slap your mama good. And people be like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? Sin, I bought a giant thing of slap your mama off Amazon, like a quart. Yeah. Yes, if you guys ain't slapping your mama, you don't know flavor. But it doesn't fare well if you try to slap your mama, because she can slap your ass back.
You'll know the flavor once you look in your butt.
That's right. She'll give you the flavor. She'll drop the sauce.
Yes.
Literally.
Your butt will be on fire.
Yes, it will. Absolutely, it will be on fire. I'm never going to stack hard enough. I don't know what to do. Yeah, you know. None of us are, sir. But I find that hard to believe, Satman. Satman, I find that hard to believe with you, sir. Jenny says, I'd probably go through that in a matter of weeks. Yeah. So Jenny, you like your spices, huh? Some days you're analog, some days you're digital. Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. And that's ebb and flow, right? That's life. Some days we're peaking, we're redlining, and some days we're just like, I'm chilling, bro. We're taking the lowrider out today. We're cruising on a Sunday afternoon. Like Smokey.
Oh, you want to go to the movies? I think we just watch it from home. Because then you'd be stocking hard.
Yeah. VHS coming in with the peppers. Coming in with the fire. Look at that VHS.
I think it's going to be a hot sauce type of day.
Hot sauce type of day? Alright, that sounds good to me. FYI, black pepper and salt is not a spice. It's a necessity. Yeah. Yeah. I can't see a Mozzie's Life remake of A Bug's Life. Google Mozzie's versus Real. What? Mozzie's. Mozzie versus Mosquito? Oh, so is it just a different type of mosquito? The fuck is a Mozzie?
They're wearing bubble wrap.
Yeah.
That's what they're wearing.
Oh, is that what they're wearing? Like, yeah, they're wearing like weird bubble wrap or something. I love the heat. Yes, you do, VHS. VHS says he likes the peppers. I couldn't find any. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I couldn't find any. What the heck? This chat thing is all over the place. I couldn't find any good jalapenos, so I started picking my own and making the brine with my own spices. There you go, bro. Yeah, we pickle a lot here. We love pickling.
We love pickling.
Yeah, we love pickling, bro. We've all kinds of stuff up in there. Agreed, Sin. I watched a video the other day, and she said, put your spices on the chicken, yo. She put salt and black pepper. I think it's so funny when we're watching cooking shows, because we watch that a lot in our house, and we'll watch them. They're like, this is really spicy, guys, and they grab like either a pepperoncini, or they'll grab like some like crushed peppers that you put on like a pizza, and they sprinkle it on, and I'm like, oh yeah, this was some of the this is some we got pickling right here. It's at the end of its life, but we keep it rolling, right? We just keep on topping off, and we'll put some more stuff in there, and
they're good.
And we'll get it going. We'll get it back going. This has made us really happy.
This has been here for a few years.
Yeah, that stuff.
Just makes
Yeah, because it's like vinegar, right? It's like vinegar.
George, you better stop barking.
Jen, that's criminal. Yes, it is, sir. That's absolute. That's a felony. It's class A. Felony right there. Sin, you know this. I know I had to rewatch 3 times before I figured out she was referring to the salt and pepper as spices. I was confused. Yeah, I mean, it's confusing. That's not a spice. That's not a spice. Jesus Christ, Jen. Yeah. Kramer says, I got through a bottle of sriracha in about a month. It goes on everything. Yeah, it does, bro. I love sriracha. I love sriracha on rice, I'll be honest with you. Just sriracha and rice, I'm like, damn. So freaking good. Bruh, any type of bug from Australia is no for me, dog. Yeah, bro. When I was in Hawaii, bro, there were so many weird-ass, like, bugs out there and stuff. It was crazy. It just means mosquito. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what it means. That's why it was popping up all funky and weird. Okay. I keep on all these different references and stuff. Like, my thing's all jacked up. We're uneven here. The best spice is the one that burns just as bad when it comes out the other end. Yeah, you know when it burns out the other end, you know that you hit a good one. And that's why I love my bidet. I get the cool down effect.
Dad.
I get the pressure the pressure wash aspect. Well, Jenny brought it up. She's talking about the other end, so I'm just bringing up the bidet. I'm just saying bidets are where it's at, guys. And you can get ones with LEDs, seat warmers. You can get ones that have different spray settings. I'm telling you right now, if you guys don't have a bidet, you're not stacking hard enough. That's just a fact.
Why do you guys don't have a bidet?
But I will be on it because we're on bidet. Wrong bidet. I'll say it. I don't care. You guys know me. I'm transparent. I don't hide anything. I don't hold anything back. I was cleaning the toilet one day, and I'm cleaning. I'm wiping it all down, and it was done. I was pretty much done. I was doing a final wipe down, but on the side I hit the lever, and the freaking bidet thing came out and shot me right in my face, bro. Oh man, it was wild. And just FYI, I did jump in the shower, just to let you guys know that. Okay, it didn't get in my mouth. Pause.
Dad.
It just got in my eye. Oh, pause again. Hold on.
Yeah, Dad.
Oh, God. My toilet control has 34 buttons. See, Scotty knows what's up. Minnesotans think ranch is spicy. We are mayo people. Yeah, same like Hawaii, bro. Hawaii, mayo and ketchup on everything. White people give me a bad name with their cooking. Jen agreed.
Sandwiches, straight mayo, only mayo.
Yes, yeah, it's good. Sin says, Pizzle, I just discovered portable bidets. It's on one. Sin, I was looking at those last night. Yeah, bidet to the face. Shit. Oh damn, guys! We were talking. The conversation was just going there because of Jen and the coming out of the other end. So then we got there, and we're here. And look at, we're here now. Okay? Yeah, you know what's up, guys. You know what's up. If you ain't getting shot in your face with a bidet, you're not stacking hard enough. You know why it burns the backside? Because it's basically the same skin and sensitivity as your lips. How the hell did you know that, Kramer? Kramer's coming up. Kramer, you're funny, bro. Sin says, Jen, I know what I'm getting for me and the missus for our birthdays. Yeah, that's awesome. We love it, dude. I think it's amazing. I got to write the blog height down real quick, guys. We're going to start off at 4. I think let's see, what are we in? Let's start off 4. Let's do 4 late. I'm over here just talking away. I'm having fun. You notice that the post was Thursday vibes chilling. Because we're chilling, guys. We're chilling today. We're all feeling a little not too good. And we literally are just chilling. Okay. So, we are... I did... do it, Sin. The final wipe down. Yeah. The final wipe down. Portable days plus dude wipes is the hygiene equivalent of peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, bro. Where have we gone? Right? Like when you think of like you're changing a baby, your child, your nieces, your nephew, whatever. Okay, you're changing them, take the diaper off, you're wiping them. Are you using regular toilet paper? No. So why did we stop? Why did we ever stop with just making it feel good? Right? Come on now. Sin, you know it. Yes, exactly, Jen. You know it. Absolutely. Yeah, you got to have some moisture going on, guys. You can't be just dry rubbing that thing. Look at Sin's over here laughing. You can't be dry rubbing that from the behind, guys. That dry rubbing. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Guys, for $1, you can get 1,565 units of freedom, aka Satoshis. We're on Epoch V5. The big V.
Just like our cat.
Just like our cat. We like V's. If you know, you know. And yeah, 1565. What a freaking steal! And but let's get into. I got a couple things over here on X. Just some random stuff I bookmarked, and it's just really a bunch of random things. But we'll check it out. We'll see what's going on. We got to start it off with huge melons because we love them. We love melons, and let's make this bigger, guys. Hold on. You guys don't want to see me. We want to see those melons, and because melons are good for you. It's a good source of not protein, but nutrients, right? They hydrate you. They keep you hydrated and motivated. And she's hydrating, as you can see. She's drinking a beer, and she has a long shaft or sword, a long sword. There, guys, and she's very muscular. Because they said hello at the end. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It looks like a Renaissance fair. And if you haven't gone to a Renaissance fair, guys,
it kind of looks like a yeah. I don't know.
If you have not gone to a Renaissance fair, I highly recommend you go, because they are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's make my face a little bigger here. Bring us up here, and let's see what's going on. Let's continue going. So we got, obviously, you guys know this. The world is whose? The world is yours. Why is the world yours? Well, number one, we're already a step ahead of the. Yeah, say it again. She says, "Chi-Chi, get the yayo." Obviously, you guys know my kids watch all gangster movies. My kids have watched every movie I was born and raised on, and they've watched it. We carry that tradition down, and hopefully my grandchildren will watch those as well, because they're all good movies, man. You can't put your kids in a bubble.
Can't sell your kids short.
Yes, you can't sell your kids short, she says. And yeah, so yeah, guys, the world is yours, but it's there. It's there for you, but you got to take it. And we're doing that. We're doing that with Bitcoin. We're doing that by exiting the system. We're doing that by saying, hell no, we're not going to agree to your guys' nonsense. Hell no, your taxes, you can shove them. And
where the sun don't shine.
Exactly where the sun doesn't shine. And we are not partaking in their debt-based system, right? We're not cogs in their wheel. So the world is yours, guys. The world is yours. So New York is set to outlaw the term mother and father on some documentation because it's outdated, they say, and should be called just a blah. I don't even know what the hell that word is. Parent instead. Father equals non. Just let's listen to them, guys.
New York's family
let's
court
listen to them.
Hochul signs this bill sitting on her desk. A new law will make it illegal to call them mother and father. Nate Foy has the details on this. Nate?
Hey, Jackie. So, yeah, New York Democrats argue the words mother and father are outdated and need to be replaced with more inclusive terms under state law. All that's needed now is Governor Kathy Hochul's signature. So if Hochul approves, in New York's family court and in domestic and education law, a mother would be labeled as a gestating parent, a father as a non-gestating parent, and paternity proceedings to determine the child's father would...
So you want to know what's outdated? Their thinking, their thought process, their logic. That's outdated. That's number one. Now, it doesn't surprise me this coming from New York, guys. You guys know this. The state and the city is ready to implode already. It's already been imploding. I love seeing everything that's happening there, because those morons vote for this, right? Right? And just like our friend Greg says, and when you got some people that boo-hoo, whine, and cry about things, but you voted for it, right? Mother equals gestating parent, father equals non-gestating parent, paternity proceedings. I mean, what is all this? Once again, it's alphabet mafia. It's word salad, verbal jiu-jitsu nonsense bullshit. And for what? I was always raised that life is hard enough. Why do you make it harder? Why would you choose to make it harder? Why would you choose to add all this extra nonsense in there? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, like I said, it doesn't surprise me. It's just kind of it's almost like watching a comedy show. Like, I love watching all the New York stuff and watching it just go to hell. Because I literally sit there and say, well, I don't feel bad for anybody. And that's a strong statement. I really don't. Because you choose to partake in their nonsense.
Would be called parentage proceedings. The bill passed the state Senate this week and the state assembly back in March. Governor Hochul proudly calls herself New York's first mom governor. It's unclear if she'll support this change, though.
I'm not familiar with what was introduced late last night, so I'll...
Oh, she's not familiar with what was introduced late last night, guys. She has no clue. I don't know what happened. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Because, they love doing that, right? They love doing the 1 a.m.s, the 12 midnights, the 2 o'clocks in the morning when everybody's sleeping. They like to push their stupid ass agenda and squeeze shit in that people don't like, right? And they do that. And she just openly, look how open she was. Oh, I don't know. I was hitting the bottle late last night. Look at her. She looks fucking drunk. I hit the bottle late last night, and I'm gonna have to check it out. But I'll sign it. We'll sign it. It's freaking a joke.
Take a look at it. I have until the end of the year to review them and make a decision, so I won't be commenting on pending legislation.
New York would join other states like Massachusetts, California, Connecticut, and Colorado to change the definition and wording of...
Hey, does that surprise you guys? Look at Colorado. They're riding California's coattails, boy. They're almost there, guys. Colorado is there. California, we know that's a crapshoot. And then New York, right? And all these other ones, whatever. All blue states, all states with no common sense, no low IQ individuals, right? These people must have been dropped as kids or something. I don't know what's going on, guys. This is ridiculous.
Of parents in their state laws. Democrats argue the bill is necessary to accommodate surrogacy cases and same-sex couples. Now, Governor Hochul's up for re-election this year. Her main challenger, Republican Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, tells Fox this morning this bill is a continuation of war declared on families.
Yeah, well, sorry, Bruce, you're losing. You don't stand a chance, bro. I've already looked at your numbers and looked at everything, and you don't have a chance. So.
You're chopped.
Yeah, he's cooked. He ain't winning. He ain't winning. He ain't winning. We got, hold on, let's go jump back over here real quick.
But he is losing.
Yeah. Alright, let's get back to some chat. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's see what's up. The final wipe down. Yes, Jenny. The final wipe down. You hear that, Scotty boy? Bidets and final wipe downs?
What have you done, Jenny?
Scotty, bidets and final wipe downs? Maybe a song called The Office? Where all the work gets done? The Office, The Throne, The Final Wipe Down? Bidets? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Hey, Packer family, everyone. What's up, Philly? Philly is in the house. What's up, bro? Philly is here chilling with us. And you see in the title, Philly, Thursday Vibes chilling. We're chilling. We're just doing our thing, talking, chat, some X posts, doing our thing. Doing our thing. If I visit your home and don't see baby wipes in your restroom, it tells me everything I need and I don't need to know about you. Yeah. It's so funny, Sin. It's so funny. The bathroom check is a real thing too, bro. When you go to people's houses, like my grandparents always said, you always have a clean bathroom. Always, no matter. Your room can kind of go whatever. Because that's like a private space. You know what I'm saying? I do have a clean room. But dishes, toilets, bathrooms, stuff like that.
Caca splattered all over the toilet.
Oh, what is that? You don't want caca splattered everywhere? Oh my goodness. Well, these guys right here, they're getting older now. But when they were younger, they used to have to sit front of the tank. And I'm like, it's not going down. It's just chilling there. And I'm like, oh my God. And if you know, you know, guys. Philly, late. Sin and wash clothes. Don't be telling me you don't use no washcloths. Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure, Jen, for sure. It's so crazy. Hygiene is so important. Hygiene and cleanliness and stuff like that. I really try to instill that with the kids, man, because it's so important. Homie don't play that. We don't do the whole, no, you're cleaning, your ass is cleaning your room. You're taking the trash out. You're cleaning the bathroom. Flipper just got done cleaning the bathroom, actually, before the live started. We clean the bathroom twice a day.
Yeah.
Morning, once everybody's done in there doing their thing, and evening, once everybody's done eating. Like, absolutely. That's facts. People who shower without a washcloth are savages. Change my mind. I'm a bar soap kind of guy. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest with you. I'm a bar soap kind of guy. I don't like the liquid gel stuff. But, you got to stay hygienic, fam. For real, yeah. Yes, absolutely. You have to. Hygiene is so important. Hygiene is so important. I'm a savage, Sin. I have a washcloth in there every once in a while. I'll switch it up and stuff like that. I'll switch it up. Jenny says, well, VHF, apparently there are people out there that don't use washcloths, just the bar of soap. Yeah, you know. It depends. I'll use bar soap and then I'll use washcloth. But what I did was I like those
loofahs?
I love the loofahs. Yes. We grow loofahs actually. And because that's the Bitcoin way. If you're not growing loofahs, guys, you're not stacking hard enough. You got to grow loofahs. You can grow them in your garden. And then you just cut them, right? And you replant the seeds again, or you store them for next season.
You use loofahs for like scrubbers.
You can use them for like dishes. You can use them for your hygiene stuff. You know, obviously separate. But I like those little sacks you put the soap in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the little sack has a little rope on it, and with the sack, and then when you scrub, it's like it's foamy and it's also like exfoliating. I love that. Yo, Sin VHF, what's up? Boom. Yeah, bar soap only for a hoofty. Sin says, Philly, what's up? Boom! Look at that. No, VHF, no! VHF's laughing over here. You got the laughing emoji. Sin says, VHF, bruh. Sadman says, I'm going to be in and out if you can take me off the wheel. Thanks. Okay, bro, we'll take you off. We'll take you off, sir. VHF's laughing, yes. The boys are buzzing today, I see. LMAO, yeah, we're having fun. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. You know, some streams need no agenda or no plan. It's just chilling. We're just doing our thing. Hey, baby, you want to do me a favor? Can you bring that light and put it right here? It's getting a little dark in here, I think. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's a little better. It's a little better, yeah. Okay. All right.
I'll be right back.
Let's see where we're at. The boys are buzzing. New York is cooked. New York is absolutely cooked, bro. They're getting roasted medium rare. They are done. Done. I can never live there, bro. I don't know how anybody can live there. I don't understand. I don't care about money, dude. I don't give a shit how much money you make, but you can offer me some stupid number and I would not. I don't care. I would not go there. I will not go there. Any blue state, Colorado, California, like any of them. I'll take Satman Sats, Jenny says. What is a I don't, Scotty, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't, honestly, that word is not even in my brain because it doesn't mean anything to me.
Stop licking your choppies.
Philly says, voting doesn't work, bro. Bro, don't fall into the trap. I think voting works, Philly. To be fair. It's subjective, obviously, right? You know, everybody has their own take on it. I do think voting works. Now, I do think there's caveats to it, though. I think that when you're in corrupt-ass states like California and what they're doing, like what Jerry was talking about earlier, with needing a whole month or whatever to count votes and stuff like that, I agree. How could you feel like your vote matters? But then you have good states. You have some good states. My state, I love my state. Idaho, my state's great. We're done counting. Obviously, we're a lot smaller, but we're done counting. We count in a couple hours. We're done, right? So yeah. Just non-gestion. Oh, so they do believe in biology. So what the fuck are they even doing? Yeah, bro. I don't. I think the key word is hypocrites, sir. They're the biggest freaking hypocrites ever. And Jerry ain't lying when he says white liberal women and white liberals. You know, I mean, it's, I'm not going to turn this into politics, but it is hypocritical. It is hypocritical. Scotty, it's another word for delusional. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, it's just insane. This is the way I look at it. And I'm just being 100% honest.
100%.
There's a man and there's a woman. On a rare circumstances, there's hermaphrodites, which biologically has been proven, right? It's a true thing. It's an individual that was born with both. Naturally, though. Okay, now if a man wants to be gay, then you can be gay. If a man wants to be trans, you can be trans. Same thing with a woman. But it doesn't change the underlying factor of what you biologically are. Other than that, I don't care what you do. I mean, obviously, you're not doing anything to my kids and stuff.
She hit me.
Well, yeah, but you're instigating. Stop. Don't instigate with your sister. These people get handpicked for office. They don't represent the people. Yeah, you're not wrong, Philly. You're not wrong. To a point, yes. Yes. Where are we at? So mothers are delusional and fathers are not delusional. Hands off my sats. Yeah. Fathers are we're just here. We're just the donors. Just working your ass off and stack sats. No politics. It's not worth your energy. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. Let's recenter this conversation. VHF, you're right. I mean, the thing is it is important. It's important to be in the know, but don't let it consume you. But also, stay humble and stack sats. Right? Absolutely. The idiots wanting to vote this in are delusional. Yeah, I mean, it's in New York, though. It's not surprising. Facts, VHF. Scotty says, so we gotta say who's your non-gestrating parent instead of who's your daddy? Yeah. Bro, it's ridiculous. And it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass there. So, side question. Anyone ever done research on aquaponics for off-grid living? Yes, actually I did. I worked with the University of Hawaii when I was living there. I worked with them for 7 years on aquaponics, sir, and I am very well versed in aquaponics and hydroponics. I actually set up farms for people who would get grants, and I would help them as a representative to go set up hydro and aquaponic farms in Hawaii when they would get funding through the universities. And I set everything up start to finish, monitored, and everything. So I am very, very well versed with hydro and aquaponics for off-grid. I am also versed in solar. I'm versed in water catchment systems. I've done all that. That's when I was in Hawaii. That was a big, big thing for me. So that's why homesteading and living off the grid and sustainability for me is very, very important to me, because anybody can do it. You just have to take the time to learn it. But it's a process. It's a process, yeah. But it's more complicated than it seems. It seems more complicated than it is what I'm trying to say. I do have baby wipes in my bathroom, son. Good job, VHF. Praetorian. What does it say? Praetorian. I visit the topic off and on. Yeah. I was looking at that a bit, Praetorian, but that was a while ago. Yeah. Here and there, Praetorian, there's a sick aquaponics store right up the street from me. Yeah, aquaponics is fun, man. Aquaponics is great. I love it. It's fantastic. Steve Duke. Yeah, I have my bar of soap. Why involve a rag? I mean, I'm never on the rag. That is true, sir. If you are a man, that is very true. Steve, let's get you on the wheel, bro. Let's get you on the wheel. I'm just going to put you as Steve, okay? Steve Duke. I'm going to put you as Steve Duke. Good having you here, Steve. Good having you here, Steve. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Jenny says, you can use a bar, but not only The bar. Just curious, all my apologies for being off subject. No, there's no such thing as being off subject here, sir. This is a discussion. We have open conversation, open chat here. We talk about anything and everything here. Within means, right? So there's nothing that's off topic here. And that's the whole purpose of this. Is if there's something you need to know, you want a question, somebody might know something, you ask them. And you can hit me up in a private chat at Patorian if you want to know some stuff, bro. We can chop it up. I got you. Seriously considering. Yeah. You should consider it. I can't grow much. I barely get any sun. Yeah, it's hard to grow if you don't have any sun, Jenny. VHS says, I haven't done any aquaponics, Patorian. Patorian says, Backpacker and family, you making BTC symbol loofahs sound lucrative. That's a good idea, huh? I don't know how I would be able to do that, but yeah, loofahs are, it's nature's sponge, bro. Right? Just like coconut water is nature's Gatorade, right? Nature and the earth provides us with everything we need. Unfortunately, as humans, we just like to screw everything up because we think we know better, right? Jerry says, yeah, voting doesn't work, so just sit at home and let Kamala Harris win. Jerry! I know, bro. I know, man. I know. I'm trying to take the stance of allowing everybody to, everybody's entitled to however they feel about the topic. Respectfully so, I do believe voting does matter, and it does make a difference. But, yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? VHF says, I don't blame Jerry for hating Dems. Yeah, I mean, I try to stray away from the word hate. You know, I dislike or disagree with, or I'll even call people morons. But I don't necessarily hate. Sometimes I just feel sorry. I just feel sorry that, you know, some people in general just don't have the ability to critically think, you know, or think if, you know, the definition of insanity is the same thing over and over again, right? Expecting a different outcome, but nothing's changing. Well, that's exactly what I see. And I'm like, you guys are kind of like insane. You're doing the same thing over and over again, and nothing's happening. You know, so that's the way I look at it.
So then how am I supposed to play?
How do you grow a loofah? It's a plant. It's a vine. It's a vine, and then it grows in these pods. Yeah, so you can buy them at the store, bro. You can go on Amazon, and you can order the seeds and get them sent. And it's still early enough in the season. You can get that thing planted, bro, and you can have some loofahs. Yeah, you should definitely do it. And they're hard. They're easy as hell to grow. They're bulletproof. When we camp at campground with water, we put the soap bar in a sock and tie it to the water spigot. Oh, there you go, bro. That's dope. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, save a couple bucks. Use a sock or something. Get a pair of socks and use that and as your scrubby. Hold on, let's see where we at here. Where we at here? Where we at? I just think the whole political system is set up to take our energy. Yeah, to a point. But yeah, you know, I think, you know, what the approach I take, guys, is be in the know, stand with your conviction, right? But don't allow it to consume you. I think the issue is we allow things to consume us, and then what happens is we get consumed, and then we can't grow or we can't progress forward. And I think that really that's the big thing. Be in the know what's going on, look at both sides, you know, circumvent your own thoughts and ideas, but don't allow it to consume you, right? That's the most important thing, because then you lose yourself, right? And then when you lose yourself, it doesn't matter, nothing matters. Steve says, I'm in a swing state and a swing district, and they try to cheat here a lot. We got some caught and sitting in jail even. Yeah. I mean, that's sad when you have to do that. You know what I mean? Cheat to win, but, you know, I mean, you know, I think the cheaters are on one side a little more than the other, sir. And I think your energy is better focused on making your life better, and that doesn't involve politics. Yeah, that's fair, VHF. That's fair, sir. Patorian says, Kramer, great hack. Yeah, that's a great hat, Kramer. I like that. I do like that. So Donald Trump was handpicked. Then why would they attack him every single day? That doesn't make any sense. Donald Trump is definitely an exception to the rule, though. He wasn't handpicked. Donald Trump was a disruption to the overall agenda. Donald Trump was never a politician. He was always a businessman. Donald Trump absolutely was not handpicked. And quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, like Jerry says, and he's 100% right, you got JFK, you got Reagan, and then you got Donald Trump. And possibly even in that order were the great presidents. Obviously, you got your Thomas Jeffersons and stuff like that. We're not talking about our founding fathers and stuff. We're talking more modern, to our day and age. Explain gender to me like it's Bitcoin. You buy STRC. You can buy STRC, you can buy IBIT and MSTR. It doesn't change the underlying thesis of Bitcoin. Oh, I love that, Sin. That was put so well. I love that. That's awesome. Yes, you can't change the underlying fact. Yes, Sin, I love that. That's awesome. Backpacker, I would very much enjoy a video about that. Yeah, we can, about aquaponics? I could probably do something like that. Because it's kind of, it's totally in my lane. I geek out about aquaponics and stuff. There's a lot of different things you can do. I got to be careful because I'll start talking about this forever. So you got hydro, which is very hard to get organic, to be organic. Or hydroponics is hard to go organic with because you're using nutrients and additives that inherently aren't really organic. But with aqua, you can go organic. So you can go organic with aqua. So it's a little more natural. And then you have Kratky method, which is a form which was developed by Dr. B.A. Kratky, which he was a professor at University of Hawaii, and he found a way to grow similar to hydroponics, where you can grow without any electricity. All you need is sun and the water solution, and you would develop the nutrient. The nutrient water, and then in between the nutrient water and the top of whatever you're growing in, like a tote or something, you would create a layer of oxygen. And what happens is, as your roots would grow down, you would get oxygen roots up top, and then the bottom roots in the nutrient solution would be your feeding roots. And it works really well with more so leafy green type plants. If you're going to do something that's going to be flowering, that actually produces a flower or a fruit, not necessarily the best way to go. But yeah, I can get into all that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It's fun. Only boys can be the ditties, Sin. Only girls can be the mommies. God, you guys are crazy. You guys are lighting it up in here. I love it. It's all hand in hand. The political system was set up to take your money, so in reality, time off your life. If you ignore, they take more. The answer is not a simple one. Yeah, very well put, Steve. I agree. It's not simple, guys. It's not simple. At the end of the day, we have the freedom of choice, the freedom of will. We have the freedom to vote. We have the freedom to move. We have the freedom to speak, right? So we have all these freedoms. Now, but when you bring it back to the monetary system, right, the money, when you bring it back to the money, it does kind of muddy the water, right, where you need money to live, you need money for this, you need money for that. So they use the money as kind of like it's a weapon. They've weaponized the financial system. They've weaponized the housing markets. They've weaponized the money. They've weaponized the debt credit system, right? So in a way to control us. Right? At the end of the day, we are all humans. We walk, we eat, we breathe, we shit. Okay? We have the ability to have offspring. And when we're united, we're our strongest. But what's happened is the divide has gotten further and further. We know this, right? Okay? I'm speaking in general here. And with the divide, you can now really control the population. You can control the ideologies, the mindsets. You can really just sway populations like this. And that's at the point we're at. We are really literally in the fourth turning, guys. Back in a bit. Got to do a few things. Okay, Scotty boy. Spaceman, my man, what's up? Hello, what's going on tonight, peace? What's up, Spaceman? Let's get you on the wheel, bro. Let's get you on the wheel. We are doing the wheel tonight because Hodler's taking a day off. Spaceman and Jack. Spaceman, good to have you, sir. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, we're just chilling tonight. We're chilling. Thursday vibes, chilling. We're just going through some posts on X. I'm trying to keep up in chat, man. You guys are off the hook, so I'm just trying to keep up in chat. We're just doing our thing, letting our hair down. Patorian, we literally just talked about bidets and soaps. Ask away, man. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We're all over the place. We got politics, bidets, soap, hydroponics, aquaponics. We got, I love that. I love the diversity, man. I love the diversity of the different chat and conversations. I love that. It's amazing. So let's see where we at. Hold on. Okay. VHF, that means me having a discussion with myself. In a true Gemini fashion, I asked myself a question and broke it down to myself in an easier way. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. But when you start answering, it's kind of like, oh, what's going on? I always think out loud and I speak. I'm always like, when I think, I'm always talking. I've done it since I was a kid. I'm always talking or thinking out loud. Like, just, it's true. Bitcoiners are Yeah, whatever. I don't know what those abbreviations are, sir. But yeah. And not all Bitcoiners are Bitcoiners, sir. I token that one, and I mean it. Not all Bitcoiners are in it for the same reason as other Bitcoiners. Some Bitcoiners are really in it just for the money. Some Bitcoiners are in it for the sovereignty and the freedom. Some Bitcoiners are in it for, they're not sure. Maybe they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Some Bitcoiners stack harder than others. Some Bitcoiners take it more serious than others. Some Bitcoiners want to be educators. Some Bitcoiners just want to be Bitcoiners. Just want to be on the sideline, right? They're more consumers of information and knowledge. Some Bitcoiners take it even further. You got like the freaking Jors that are doing like the 21 things of like, you got to have this, boom, 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 boom. And there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, every Bitcoiner is different. Let's fucking go, Sin. Yes. Trump is hilarious. And I will miss him when he's done. Yeah. I will too. That guy's he's off the hook. He's different. He's hella different than any other president we've had. He is most definitely an iconic character in history. Yeah, you'll never forget him. You'll never forget him. If you got to cheat to win, you aren't good enough. Yeah, that's true, Jenny. I've never been a cheater either. I've never been that person to ever, like, even as a kid, nothing. I never been a cheater. Just not. I'm not built that way. We got 2.5 more years of him. Yeah, we do, sir. Yep, he is a loose speaker, Trump. Kind of like everyone else outside of politics. It's been fun. Yeah, and we gotta enjoy this next, 2.5 years, guys, because it's gonna fly by, man. It's gonna fly by. And I just hope we get someone else in there that is Bitcoin friendly. Okay? And has overall just common sense. That's it. Just common sense. Enjoy the ride, fam. Yes. Sweating and smiling. I'm gonna put you as SMT. Hey, how you guys doing? Hold on here. What's going on? There we go. We got you on there. How you guys doing today? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I don't want my phone turned off. All right. So let's see. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Exactly. They use monetary system to set up a low security prison. I'm not complaining though. Yeah, exactly. Everything's been weaponized, guys. Everything's been weaponized. Think of everything. First of all, the government's not your friend, okay? Okay, they work for you. We the people, guys, don't forget that. Okay? They work for you. They work for us. And the thing is subsidies and everything else has been weaponized. So what's happened is they weaponize things. But at the same time, society and civilization has become so dependent and reliant on them because we don't want to do it for ourselves anymore. Right? That's why I really preach homesteading. I preach health. I preach education. I preach, all these things. I preach these things because I mean them, because I'm passionate about them. Right? I'm not the biggest into politics per se. I mean, I can't do what Jerry does, guys. Jerry he knows everything. Like, literally, like, he knows the names. He knows how long they ran. He knows what freaking college they went to. Like, he's really, really dialed in on that. But we're all in our own lanes. And I think that I'm really big on bridging the gap. Bridging the gap between Bitcoin and life and sovereignty and freedom and all these things that we need to do. We just need to be self-reliant, guys. We need to be able to do for ourselves. It's important. The fourth turning and the best price on Bitcoin that you will ever see in your life. Yeah, we're in an interesting time, VHF. We are, sir. Price in fiat, aka Shiat, yes. Backpacker fan, what's up, Vic? Vic Shoots is in the house, guys. Vic Shoots is in the house. Mr. San Diego himself, aka Ron Burgundy. What's up, Vic? What's up, Vic? Good to have you here, sir. VHS says, for sure, Bitcoiners are different. Yeah, we're definitely built different, bro. Bitcoiners are built different. Straight up. I have to step away for a moment. I'll be back. Okay, Praetorian. VHF, boom, Vic, what's up? SST, yes. Yeah, Sweat and Smile, man. I love that. I love that name. All right, let's get back to some, well, let's see where we're at on the block real quick, you guys. Let's see, what for, oh, damn. We got a lot came out.
Why is she only targeting you?
Dude, she actually is only targeting
Let's get some spins in, guys, on TikTok next block. And just in case you guys didn't see it, no matter the noise, the global hash rate keeps grinding. The difficulty adjusts, and roughly every 10 minutes, absolute scarcity is enforced. Here is to the unstoppable march of the time chain. Okay, guys? So, be here or be square. Sound off if you're in the chat. And electricity. There's forms of free electricity, but then Bitcoiners would be completely free. Can't have that. Yeah. And I got you. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of I really get into regenerative energy and alternate energy sources and things like that. That's like totally my jam. Guys, I'm a geek when it comes to stuff like that. I am a geek. Like you wouldn't believe. Like, who the hell is this guy backpacker? He's still talking about all this weird stuff, right? I get into mushrooms. I get into spores. And the whole nine, and like I find mushrooms so interesting. Like they're just an amazing thing. There's just so many different types of spores of mushrooms and the benefits of I just get all into it. Oh, what's up, the gambler?
It's kind of hard. You don't know where she's gonna go. I hate this.
The Gambler, we got you on there, bro. Got you on TikTok next block. What's up? I'm such a freaking geek. It's crazy. Yeah, bro. I get super geeky, dude. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just, I've always been a little geek, though. I'm not going to lie. I've always been into computers. I used to set up, like, I used to build computers when I was younger. I used to tear things apart just to see how they worked. VCRs and tower PCs, TVs, God, you name it, radios. And then I used to build networking systems back when, like, Cisco was, like, super popular. I got my C++ certification back in college, and I was doing networking and stuff. And Backpacker, you dive into peptides. I'm super into shrooms, the edible ones, of course. Yeah, I love stuff like that. I love stuff. I never got into like growing them myself, just because I have a small space in my house and stuff like that. And so, but yeah, I think it's fantastic. Ayahuasca and hallucinogens and things like that. And I'm talking about like more like the medicinal, not like the, hey, let's just go get screwed up and stuff like that. You know, because I get really into the thought process, the brain, the mind, the neurons. And anyways, I go off on that. Bro, I'm not a holder of I think you're talking about Cardano. Yeah, Cardano's trash. Cardano's an absolute waste of time, energy, space, everything. I'm into history and human nature geek. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, Cardano. Yeah, Charles Hoskinson is. Yeah. I'll just say that. We don't need to give shit coins time on this channel, but yeah, Cardano and all those other shit coins. I hope they go to zero and never come back. Okay, let's get some spins in, guys. Let me get my mug out of the way here. And let's get into it. We are spinning for 408. Let's do it. Steve. Steve, I don't think I have your lighting address, sir. I need you to put that in the chat. Do it separate entries. Put your name, and then whether it's speed or strike or wallet of Satoshi or whatever, just put it individually like this. Individually. Okay? Steve, do you have, I'm sorry. I guess I should. Do you have a Lightning wallet? Sir? Do you have a Lightning wallet? Let me know. You want me to spin again? Okay, I'll spin again. I'll spin again. Okay, no problem. Steve, we got to get you a Lightning address, sir. Steve, do you have any Satoshis or any Bitcoin? Okay. Well, we need to change that. Okay, we need to start getting some sats. Okay, I'm not saying you need to go buy them or you need to go like spend your money on it, because when you're here to spend your time and energy with us, and when you win like this is freedom. Okay, sir? This is freedom, and I want you to be free because we love you here. Okay? And so we need to get you set up with a Lightning wallet. Probably not. I do, but I linger. Okay. Well, I really want to get you some sats. It's really important for me. I do this because I love Bitcoin, and I love my Freedom family. I love everybody in this chat. I really do. And I want you to I know you're free. I know you're free, sir. But I want to get you freedom money. Okay? So I'll leave it at that. I'll do a respin. But I want to get you set up on with a Lightning wallet, sir, so we can get you some Satoshi sent over to you. Okay? But I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and do a respin. I'll go ahead and do a respin, but I am gonna mark it as you want it, and I'm gonna do a respin because if we get you set up on a wallet, I want to give those to you. Okay? Okay. We'll do a respin for 408, guys. And I still got you on there, Steve, as a 408. So when you get a Lightning address, I'm going to send those over to you. We're respinning for 408, guys. Jerry, I think you guys know this guy. Congratulations, sir. You got freedom money. 100 units of freedom. Taking a stand against the corrupt federal government. The Federal Reserve. Taking a stance against inflation. Congratulations, sir. We're going to be spinning for 410. Spaceman. Congratulations, Spaceman. 411. Let's do it. The Gambler, bro. I need your Lightning address. I need your Lightning address, the Gambler. Hen of the Woods. Chicken of the Woods. Puffball. Shaggy. Mains. Love it. Okay, I got you. Praetorian. Praetorian, that's your jam, huh? Yeah, you see VHF coming with the mushroom. Okay. Sid says, Geraldo. Spaceman says, fire, that's what's up. Space Missile. Yes. Congratulations, Spaceman. The Gambler, I need your Lightning address, bro. We'll spin for hold on. We'll spin for 412. I need your lightning address, gambler. And if we don't get it, bro, we're gonna have to respin. 412. Vic, congratulations, sir. $413. Pretoria, my man. The man with the plan. Congratulations, Praetorian. 414. Scotty boy. I know he stepped out, but we're gonna give it to him, guys. We're gonna give it to him. I know Scotty had to just step away real quick. But we got you, Scotty. $415. My man Ginger. My man Ginger. Congratulations, Ginger. Alright, we're all caught up. That was 415. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we got a new one out. Let's go for 416. Let's go 416. 416. Vic, congratulations. Congratulations, Vic. Alright, we're all caught up on the blocks, guys. Thanks, brother. Woohoo. Praetorian, yes, that's what's up. Sky says, okay, yay. Thank you, Packers. Absolutely, bro. Sin says, Scotty, back now. Ginge, what's up? Ginger, yeah. Praetorian put the ginger emoji. I love that. I love that. Praetorian, that's dope. Vic, boom. Okay. Okay, we're going to do respins for the Gambler and for Steve. Okay, because Gambler, bro, I need your address, man. I said this a couple times before, too. I'm pretty sure Jerry has said it in the past as well. And I don't know if we've yet to receive it, unless I'm wrong. But we're going to respin for 408. We're respinning for 408, guys. Let's do it. Excuse me. We're going to spin again. If VHF don't take sats. Ginger! Ginger, my man. Congratulations, Ginger. And now we're going to respin for 411. Respin for 411. Sin Pizzle. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Sin, the chat GBT of the group. If you guys didn't know. If you need to know something, you ask Sin. Sin knows everything. Nice, thanks, guys. Absolutely. Big time, too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's go see what's up over here on X again. Got this nonsense going on. Check this out, guys. Check this out. This is cool. So, let me move my head over here. All right.
There we go.
So, in Romania, to encourage exercise and wellness, riders can travel for free on a local bus doing 20 squats. A device counts the squats and then issues a free ticket. I think this is just too damn common sense. I think it's too common sense. And I don't think any of the guys there are arguing with the squats going on. Right? In America, you'd have a big crowd there. She's got good form. Right? She's got, look at her. That's a double bounce. Like a chart. Watch. 1, 2, see right there. Double bounce right there. See, look at. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I think that's just too common sense to have here. Right? Sadly, a lot of Americans would opt to call an Uber. Yeah, you're right, sir. That just blows my mind. And that has to do with, like, we've just become such a unmotivated, lazy country. I mean, You ask other countries about Americans, and the number one thing they say is fat, overweight, lazy. It makes YouTube content. Yes, it does, Steve. It makes you. And she's not a good-looking lady. Look at her. Beautiful. Beautiful. VHF gives a thumbs up. He likes it. VHF says, I approve, backpacker. I approve. And, yeah, this is interesting. So, Bitcoin is now below the fire sale. The fire sale, for those of you who don't know, is the blue one in the rainbow chart. Now, this chart isn't inherently very, very accurate, but it's a gauge. That's why I like the rainbow chart and the rainbow chart and the power law, because they're not overly accurate. They're just kind of really a gauge. So I like them. They're fun to look at. But as you can see, if I zoom in on this, there was one time where we were below, which was right here. This is when we were at $16,000, where we dipped below the blue. But look where we're at here. Once again, we've dipped below again. Okay? So, I'm not sitting here saying that, oh my goodness, like, whatever. I'm not, like, here to fearmonger or spread FUD, you know, but the charts are the charts, guys. The one thing I've learned, because I was a trader, and I used to do a lot of charting, and I did very well, but once I found out that the value of Bitcoin and what it really is and stuff, even though I was good at it, I had to stop because I was afraid to lose. Like I actually scared myself out of what I did, and I haven't traded since my first several Bitcoin buys. I haven't traded since, and I won't. But charts are data, okay? Okay, charts are data. So when you look in history, it's never indicative. That doesn't mean that it's going to be the future. But the trend is your friend, and the past is the past, and the stats and the data are the data. You can't change that. You can't go fudge it. It is what it is. It blows your mind, but those squats would blow out most Americans' knees. Yes, sir, they will. They were. Her form was great, sir. Charts equal horoscopes for dudes. Yeah. That's a good way to put it, Sin. I like that. No doubt that this right here is an amazing Bitcoin buying opportunity. No doubt, sir. No doubt. And anybody who doesn't see that, I don't know what to tell you. And it's really sad that a lot of people. I did a thing today. I was on my phone. I went to YouTube Shorts, and then under YouTube Shorts you can click live, and there's people doing live streams like on their phone, and you can scroll through live feeds. And I was going in there, jumping in chats and chatting it up with people and just asking them, hey, do you know what Bitcoin is? Or hey, have you heard about this thing before? Or hey, do you know what this and that is? And I got some pretty good responses and stuff, but for the most part, I had a guy tell me, he goes, no, I like the real stuff. I like that green cash. Some like black dude that was like scrolling through. He was like listening to like some type of like techno music or some shit. And I was like, damn, bro, these people just don't know. They just don't know. We are traders of the fiat system too. Yeah, we are, sir. We're not we're patriots. We're patriots. We're trendsetters, trailblazers, right? Charts work, Sin. Yeah. It's just math and history, exactly. To predict the future, exactly. It's something to look at to just give projection. You're right. Because humans do not charge. Yeah. So, yeah, I enjoy looking at charts. It's fun. It's kind of like my little geek. Easy VHF. That wasn't a comment that they do or do not work. It's a phrase used in the trading community, sir. Yeah. I caught that one. And charts are just historical projections of human nature. Yeah, I love it. I find it so interesting. It's like, I always use the analogy of you can ask 20 different farmers, the same question, you're going to get 20 different answers. And I find it the same thing within the Bitcoin space and or the charting space and trading and stuff. So, my biggest, the way I like to look at it is I like to just take everything with a grain of salt, because I know for myself I'm smart enough to be able to, use my critical thinking and kind of circumvent my own thoughts and ideas and opinions and whatever. And so that's the most important thing. And charts, so that's the rainbow chart. That's always fun. And then check this out, guys. This was pretty crazy. A new device writes homework by hand for students. The arms race between teachers and lazy genius genius continues. Yeah. So it's funny because we remember when we all remember when 3D printers came out, right? And we were like, whoa, man, those are so cool, 3D printers, whatever. And who's to say that these don't start entering homes now? And then you're going to be able to change the penmanship to make it look like it's more natural and or like have errors, right, in the code. Because this is all connected to a computer. You upload your scripts, upload whatever, and then it's going to basically, it dictates and does it all for you. So you're going to be able to add in grammatical errors. You're going to be able to add in imperfections and inconsistencies to make it really, really look good. But here we go again, guys. We laugh at it now, and then next thing you know, everybody has these in their home. Right? Because we've basically conquered the digital sector of typing, right? But now we're taking over the sector of handwriting, penmanship. And so it's just it just blows my mind when I seen that. I never even thought that would be a thing, and just because I didn't really think about it, but yeah. And charts are just and I see I have never traded short term or with leverage. And okay, yeah. Trading gets pretty elaborate on trading, and there's different types of trading. Depends on what you're trading and stuff like that. But so that was really interesting. I mean, technology's here, guys. It ain't going anywhere, so it's really interesting to say the least. And just in case you guys didn't know, the Senate just rejected the Save America Act, a bill that would have required voter ID and proof of citizenship nationwide. 48 to 50. It needed 60. But what happened here? What's the most important thing here? Obviously, the most important thing is that, it didn't pass. But look at the Republicans who voted no. Look at the rhinos, the traitors, the people who don't love their country, the people who don't love freedom. Tillis, Morawski, McConnell, and Collins. Put their feet to the fire, guys. Don't vote these sons of bitches back in. Take a stand. Don't support them. They don't love you, your country, your children, your offspring, whatever you want to put. Okay? A complete and utter lack of responsibility as far as I'm concerned. So, in case you missed that. That is, it's a shame. It's really a shame. So just because someone stands on one side of the aisle doesn't mean that's what they are. Okay? So don't let it trick and fool you. We have Republicans and Democrats who are solid in their stance. That stand on it. They stand on what they do. But then you got some rhinos, and I don't know what you call the other side. If our side is rhinos, what's their side? Unicorn? I don't know. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay. And then this is funny. I think most of you have seen this, but hodler like this, so I had to add it in there. Satoshi Nakamoto. Whoever came up with that was a freaking genius. I wish I can take credit for that, but I can't. I wish I could. Oh boy, first they cancel writing in cursive in schools. Yep, my kids know how to do cursive, guys. Okay? My kids do. But yes, they can't. Even when I was in high school, I think. So I was a senior. They started canceling that, at least in where I was at in the Bay Area when I went to school. They started canceling that around my junior year, but I learned it all in middle school and stuff. They cancel writing in cursive in schools, and now the human aspect of humanity continues to be erased. Yeah, and this is just another thing. Like the other day, we talked about self-checkout. We laughed at it. Oh, self-checkout, that's so weird. That's never going to take off. Now look at it. Right? One person manning 10 stations at Walmart or something. Right? And now you have this. Okay? It's just going to continue. The trend's going to, once again, the trend. Right? It's going to continue. It's not going to stop. The question is, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to continue to support that, or we can continue to set our own parameters do our own thing, rebel against it, well, it's going to be too big for us to combat it, but it doesn't mean we need to go along with it, right? I feel like everything but real estate is fiat. Even with metals, there's legal loopholes. People fight and die for real estate on mass scale before. Yeah. The thing about real estate, I have a love-hate for real estate, but I see what you're saying. Real estate has utility, right? Utility in the sense that if I bought a house, I can live in it. Or if I bought a house for my siblings or whoever, I can live in it. Or if I have a big piece of property and I'm living off grid or I'm running cattle. if it has utility, fantastic. The problem is, sir, is that real estate has been hijacked. It's been used, and I'm sure you know this. I don't want to preach to the choir. It's been hijacked. It's been used. It's been used as a place to park your money, and it's not really that great of a place to park your money, to be honest. I mean, some people can hit it spot on and are really good at it, but I would say respectfully so, most are not. And I don't like the housing market and real estate being utilized as a mechanism for storing your value, and causing the prices to go up beyond what they are. It's overinflated. Okay, now people can't even afford homes, and now we've gone into a rent culture, where we kids now, even some millennials, and then the younger, they say, oh, we're never going to buy a home, so they don't even strive for it anymore. They say, oh, we'll never own a home. They just accept the fact. And I have an issue with that.
Target me.
They've took something like putting a roof over your head, and it's been weaponized. And I don't agree with that. But, yeah. Is that at Biden's house? Is what at Biden's house? Oh, Scotty, yeah. Is that at Biden's house? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it probably is, sir. Yeah, it probably is. That's the freaking auto pen at its finest. Yeah, I got it. What a piece of work. Freaking what a piece of work he was. Let's see where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. Steve, you are bang on the money. Bang on for the money. Yeah. I don't inherently disagree with him about what he's saying, but we all have I think we all fall within like the same like parameters. I think we all and it just deviate a little bit left and right or up and down or whatever in our take on it. But I think for the most part, most individuals who are in here, at least that I've ever run into, are they're not far off. It's just we may feel a certain way about a little, like an aspect of something, right? And then that's okay. Aren't those folks all about to leave and also losing their seats? That tells you everything you need to know. There is no incentive for them to vote otherwise. Yeah. I mean, that's another thing too, Sin, is that, some of these guys they're as old as dirt, and I think there needs to be term limits on Congress, personally. I think that is something that needs to happen. It has that is bipartisan. That has nothing to do with left, right, and that's citizen. Okay, let me get my other light over here. That's better. Okay, yeah, I think there needs to be term limits, sir. And I don't think you disagree with that. If I know you, I don't think you disagree. I don't think most people disagree with that. I think there needs to be why is there a term limit on presidency but not a term limit on the House, the seats in the Senate, and the floor and everything? Absolutely needs to be term limits. You better buy dirt, Bitcoin, or be holding cash to buy either of the first two things I mentioned. Yeah, you just need to be buying. You just need to be stacking sats. What the hell's going on? Weird. Isn't the Senate and Congress majority by Republicans? Weird. I guess reps and Dems don't really matter after all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they know you're 100% right. I mean, yes. I mean, look what happened. Right? If you wanted like true freedom, like why would you? I have to show my ID to buy alcohol. I have to show my ID or my license when I'm driving. I have to show my ID to do all these other things. So why? for voting. I don't have to show anything. It just make it make sense to me. It don't make sense. Dino, like the Flintstones. yeah, old like the Flintstones, exactly. They're also canceling typing on a key. Vic, really? Well, you have young ones, right? You're in Cali, right? San Diego. So your kids are not typing anymore? Are they just speaking into their tablets now? Like the school system's actually pushing that? Let me know that in the chat. I'm really interested to know that. Homeschooling is no longer an option. If you're sovereign minded, yeah. Why put my children's, my youth, the future of this country, and my I mean, these are our children. Why would I put them in the hands of the fucking corrupt ass government? Not an option. I'm not doing it. Steve, real estate is a pain in the ass. Definitely. Yeah, it is. Because here's the thing. If you want to go sell your real estate, right? You can't just go sell it. It's not liquid. It's not like you can just be like, okay, here's my, hey Bob, you want to buy my property? Yeah, sure, no problem, backpacker. Okay, cool. Let's agree to a price. Fantastic. And then what? And then what? You know what I mean? It's this. Real estate needs to be kept as utility. Food, water, shelter, guys, right? Food, water, shelter. I mean, these are the fundamentals, right? We need to. It just really bothers me how the thought of families and culture and community have gone to hell. You don't know your neighbors' names. You don't know your kids' parents' names, right? You don't have community anymore. Nobody's playing outside anymore. Kids can't be kids anymore, right? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. The world is not good. The world is not good. And I'm speaking the world, like the world in total, but I'm really speaking more as America. The American barbecues, the American, hey, let's come over to the house and have a shindig. Let's close the block down and have a block party on 4th of July. Let's be patriotic. Let's let's actually talk with each other. Not be weird and shit, and not have conversation, or actually ask. Oh man, hey, you told me 2 weeks ago how's Diane doing? Is she healing okay from the hospital visit? Now everybody's so self-absorbed. And damn it, man, that pisses me off.
I've heard you. Come on. You're in.
VHF says, explain, son. Good night, peeps. Good night, Jenny. We love you, Jen. Love you, Jenny. Excuse me. Man. Real estate still has the threat of property taxes and eminent domain. Yes, that is true, sir. That is true, son. We know property taxes is theft. We know this. You don't ever own real estate. You don't ever own it, right? That's true, son. I gotta backpedal a little bit on that. We don't ever own it. We never own it. Don't pay your taxes. Watch out what happens. Fuck around and find out, right? So yeah, I agree, son. An eminent domain. Damn. Sin, yes. See, I told you guys, he's like fucking ChatGPT. Night, Jen. Bitcoin is the new real estate, just better. Yeah, exactly. I used to call it digital property and stuff, but I'm trying to bring it back to digital, back to money. But technically, it is digital property too. Exactly, Vic. 100. Praetorian says 100. That's what's up. Steve says, yep. Term limits and half the districts would be a +2. Yeah. It's a fucking shit show, Steve. It's a shit show. Canada has no term limit even on Prime Minister. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, so you guys just have a king. Or a queen or whatever. Damn, see, that's where America's headed. You guys are ahead of us. In far of, fuckery and being kind of shitty. Sorry, I mean, no offense. It's just Canada's fucking cooked. Explain what, VHF? Anyways, I don't fucking care. Explain how homeschooling is not an option for sovereign-minded folk. Oh, is that what you're... Okay, that's what you're asking. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the... Yep, screw Chromebooks. I'm on a petition to ban Chromebooks in the classrooms in our city since The kids don't bother typing or spelling words. They just use speech dictation. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying, bro. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. I see. I don't think about it that way because at my home, we write, we do cursive, calligraphy, book work, and we do laptop work with typing because they do need to know how to type, but they don't do the talk to text stuff. They don't do that. I make them do everything like, separate. Okay. And I love that, Vic. You're on a petition to ban. Okay. So you're not only taking a stand, you're front running it. You're not only bitching about the solution or bitching about the problem, but you're becoming a solution to it, and that's exactly what we're talking about, bro. I love that. Makes kids lazier. Yes. Chromebooks are absolute junk. LMO Section 8. Ass laptops. Yeah. Yep, Philly, you're not wrong, bro. No community. Trust is gone. That's how it is. Moral law has been compromised. Yeah, unfortunately so, sir. But we can't. We got to be optimistic. We can't. As Bitcoiners, we need to take that back. And even though we're doing it in a digital space now, I pray for a day that we can do this in person and have citadels and communities within our states, cities, counties, whatever, and start building and just kind of like a mesh network, guys. I can tell that... Oh, here's the truth. The trolls in the house, guys. I love this. I can tell that this is not Jerry Loves Freedom because I don't see you stuffing your face with McDonald's on the stream. The troll's in the house, guys. What's up, the troll? Hey, man, I'm happy. I'm honored that you're here. I would love for you to be here Monday through Friday, hanging out with us, bro. I'm being honest with you. I love having you in the chat. Tell me how you really feel. Sin says, the fact that Chromebooks are just one more way of Google capture should not be ignored. Yeah, you're not wrong, Sin. You guys are all spot on. 100% spot on. It's kind of like when they started doing Alexa and stuff like that. It was like the first time that you were putting like an actual like speaker that can listen. It can't listen to you, but it did listen to you in your home. Like that was like, whoa. And then Ring cameras, right? Everybody all of a sudden had a Ring camera. It's like CCTV. There you go, bro. We're just doing it to ourselves. Self-inflicted, baby. Times are changing, fam. We got to be on board with new ways of learning that our kids are going through. Yeah, we have to. And in case, for anybody out there who has kids that wants to incorporate something, next year we're going to be adopting the Tuttle Twins educational system. And for those of you who don't know, look into it. Tuttle Twins has an education system by Angel Studios. It's a Christian-based company, but they're not drowning you with religious scripture because I just don't believe in heavy religious scripture. You know what I mean? Education is education. For me, it's separate. But Tuttle Twins has a fantastic educational program, and it's about $2,500, but you get everything you need from K through 12, and you get the books, you get the videos, you get everything. So this whole curriculum. So it's maybe something to look into. I don't know. Or if you have nieces and nephews or friends and family and stuff like that. Technology be ever changing and you got to keep up. Yeah, exactly. You have to keep up. You have to be in the know. Doesn't mean you need to partake in it, but you need to be in the know. That's not learning, that's delegating. The Packers are doing it the right way. Utilize all the viable options of learning in tandem. Yep. The Institute of Lower Learning are not designed that way. Yes, sir, exactly. You're right. We need to utilize the tools we have. We need to utilize the tools that we have, but we don't need to be reliant on the technologies that are at our fingertips, right? We utilize them for what they're intended to be used for, but that's it. And at the end of the day, because we homeschool, it's up for us to choose and dictate, the curriculum, how they want to learn. You got to teach them reading, writing, and arithmetic, obviously. Fanny is killing it on the cursive with the kids. They're doing great. They can sign their names and everything and all that stuff, and they can write ABCs, the whole nine. And, no. The old school term, Sin, and you know this, it all starts at home, sir. It all starts at home. Please take me off the wheel. I got to go. Sweating and smiling, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again. You guys have a nice evening. Steve, don't get me started. I swear, last time I had a smart TV in pieces, I saw a microphone, but I'm not sure. Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. It was there. You did have a microphone in your TV. But that's what I'm talking about. So it's really just it all comes back to the sovereignty aspect of being able to you take control of your life. Okay, we can't be reliant on other people to do for us. We got to do for ourselves, right? We have to generate and create and circumvent our own thoughts, our own ideas, and then we implement them accordingly. And you can run alongside new advancements in technology in the digital age. That's fine, because you're not going to beat it. But what you can do is choose what you allow in and set those positive boundaries. Choose what you allow your children to do. And none of us are perfect, but you are the dictator. You are in control. Okay, that's the best way to put it. That is the best 100% way to put it. The base layer is most important part of the puzzle. So yes, it begins at home. Hopefully home is structured correctly. Yeah, and that's another thing too, son. Because we talk about broken homes. We talk about homes with no fathers. We talk about homes with no mothers. Homes with drug addicts. Homes with alcoholics. Homes with people who don't put their family first, right? And you're absolutely right. We're having kids raising kids. Kids having kids. Okay? And yeah, that's scary. You are not wrong, sir. Okay, guys, we're at 7:46 my time. We are an hour and 45 minutes in, and let's go check. I really wanted to get into more of these posts, but if I do that, bro, we're gonna be here forever. And I want to get to the rest of these blocks. We are at 418 now. We're at 416. 417. 418. Okay, let's do 417. Oh, man, we got 419. 419. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. Let me unlock my phone real quick. Let's see where we're at.
Did you check your primal and everything?
Yeah. I checked that. Let me see.
On strike?
Yes. Yeah, I checked both of them. Got them open right there. Okay. So let's go to TikTok next block, and let's get into it and get a spin in for the win.
Yes.
417, ladies and gentlemen. 417. Oh, Jenny just left. We're gonna give it to her, guys. We're gonna give it to her. She just stepped out. 417, Jenny. Jenny donates a lot of sats, guys. So in situations like that, she gets it. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. 418. Philly, congratulations, sir. Yep, you're here. You're here, Philly. I see you, bro. I see you. Okay, 419. Let's see what's up. 419, let's do it. Ah, Philly again, bro. Wow, congratulations. Yeah, bro, I mean, yeah, you're Philly, bro. I can't do the other name. The BTC clip, I like it. It's cool, but it's just the way it is. You're Philly, bro. Philly, yeah. Like and subscribe, everyone. Yes, please do like, subscribe, and share the video, share the links. You guys know, put it in all your socials. You guys know the routine. It doesn't go unnoticed. I really appreciate it. And then more than anything, you guys spending the time here, hanging out, chopping it up. Man, we touched on a lot of topics tonight. That was fantastic. I love it. So, yeah. So thank you guys for hanging out. Own more sats today than you did yesterday. Okay, take a stand against the system. Opt out of the system. Slowly but surely, you can get there. Own your stuff. Own your media. Unsubscribe from all the nonsense, all the bloating, the subscription-based services that don't mean anything. Cord cut. There's a lot of alternative ways to watch all these shows, guys. I'm just saying. And if you know, you know. And if you don't know, hit me up. I might have a couple of resources. I don't know. And yeah, so just focus on being sovereign. Be humble. Love your spouses. Love your kids. Spend time with them. Okay? Alright, so until next time, Backpacker, I love all you guys. Thank you for spending the time here with me. Fantastic chats. I love you guys. And we will be here Friday. We are not here on the weekends. I do the Truth of Work podcast on Sundays with Jerry from Jerry Loves Freedom, Trent the Bitcoin Technician. We do that on Sundays. I put my vlogs out on Saturdays, so keep an eye out for those. I put my vlogs out. Once in a while, I might throw a second vlog out for the week, but you can definitely keep an eye out for them on Saturday. And yeah, and then if you guys haven't checked out Jor, which I'm sure most of you have, go check Jor out because he's killing it doing his thing. And yeah, love you, Backpacker fam. Thank you guys. Thank you, Packer family. No, thank you guys for being here, bro. It's your guys' time. It just sometimes it trips me out going on lives, guys. I'm like, I'm sitting here and we're all chilling, hanging out, and I'm like, you guys are spending your time like engaging. Like, it's just so different when you're creating the content. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very blessed and very grateful and thankful for you guys spending your precious time, your evening, just hanging out, shooting the shit. And Jerry comes in all the time, so if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. Yes, Jerry, we know, sir. We know. But BTC Backpack here. I love each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So come check in. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. The buttons all do something. Punch them. They do something. All right? And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, Joe, what's up, bro? God bless BTC Backpack. Yes, Joe, good seeing you, bro. I'm going to see you tomorrow, man. I'm going to see you tomorrow. And if you guys need to get a hold of me, you guys know where to get a hold of me. All right? So check the description of the video as well. All my socials are down there. And any way you want to get a hold of me, it's all down there. So you guys can get a hold of me. So there's no excuses. If you have any questions, let me know. But until next time, I'll see you guys.